Hello everybody, this is Serjinxable talking to you from my laptop, and the next tutorial I'm going to be talking about is adding a background, because nobody wants a bland white background just there unless you're doing green screen, in which case you change that to green. I'll teach you how to do that too. Alright, so take him out. I'm gonna be doing this all the time, guys, all the time. Okay, we're gonna open it up, increase it. Alright, to change the background color is right here. Self-explanatory, you could change the color. Green screen, I would say it should say perfectly 02550 somewhere here. Trying to find, there we go. That's what I use for green screen, just to let you know. The thing is I don't have the grid when I use it, so I just take that out. If you want to take out the grid, if it bothers you a little, take off the grid and take off the compass down there. That's how I do all my animations, so you don't see that. But I usually do that in the beginning so I can know where I am at. Alright, so if you don't want this in a bland color, this is the steps you have to follow. You have to go back to RSRC. You go to World, and then you'll see a thing called Skybox. Click on that. You had, these are all the backgrounds you could go from. Some of them don't work necessarily. Like, I could think of two that have a problem where it'll make your night, it'll make the thing glitchy and all blurry. But there is a way to fix that. And some of them just don't work at all, so you just can't use them. Let's go to model view, because that's where I like to put all my stuff in. Well, most of what you see, you'll see big color that model that it's using model that's normal, and you see the background has changed. The model viewer background, when you move it, the background moves with you. That's a nice touch. There's also a thing where some of the backgrounds have a setting right below them. This one's on default. If I turn that to stone, the floor will only change to stone. Graveyard, Lost Castle. It's pretty nice, I like it. Let's put that to default. You can also set your night here by creating a new mental model. Let's go back to Soltron, the example. Actually, since we're on tutorial settings, I might as well show you some of the nights that I've created because of you guys, so you can see how far I've gone into this. Let's go to Kitterin, because I believe, okay, he's facing backwards. That means I'm in the wrong face. He already has his, I think this was done by my assistant, because he put everything on choice, but I don't mind that. It's kind of useful actually, because since this one is gonna be always the same, and since he has no particular eye sets, then he's okay. He's gonna just be stuck with these from now on. I won't be able to change his weapons or anything unless I want to. So you have your background, you have your model. If you want to change the background, just go back to the model of the background you had. You could change that to, I'm gonna change that to the core approach. The core approach, I believe, it's one of the weird ones. Yeah, here we go. The core approach is basically the core in full view, opened. I did this, what was it, in my intro? One of my intros, the first intro of my Spiralspy anime. Just get a zoom out. If you want to zoom out, just, you know what to do. Okay, it's pretty huge, yes. This is the core when it opens, and whenever that day comes, who knows what will be in there. But I'm excited, if it ever does. Yeah, and it doesn't, as you can see, some if the backgrounds don't match with it, I usually change the color to that, to black. Some do, some don't give you a background, they just give you a big prop on the back. But it's still good. Some give you other stuff, like if I go to here, gives you just the smoke of the core. That's it. So you gotta make sure you know which one you're doing. This one is the core itself. Just letting that load. Here we go. The core, it is the background now. Wow, that core is all the way down there. Alright. Oh yeah, I probably didn't mention this, but if you want to move the mouse, you just left click, hold, and then you move it. If you want to move it like this, you right click, hold, and move it. In case I forgot to mention. Alright, what else you want me to show you? I guess I'll show you some other stuff in the background category. Oh, there is something I want to show you. If I could find it again. Yeah, Cradle. This was the intro. I don't know if I could find it again. This was the intro that Three Wings made recently, which I did first, and I didn't know they were gonna do an intro. So it was pretty fascinating when I saw them use the Cradle background. Oh yeah, if you set it to all files, there's gonna be two things you'll see: .dat and PNG. PNG are just pictures that are textures of the back of the .dat on specific ones. I just leave it at models.dat. You don't want to open up PNGs. Let's see. If I could find it, I could. Let's see. It's taking a while. Give it a sec. There we go. Oh, I did find it. Oh, this is one of the things I was talking about. You see this? Something like this, where like there's like part of the model viewer will get cut off because of this sphere. What I fixed to do that is there's a thing over here called scale. I just move it up. I put it to like 50. There we go. Now you see, well, you don't see you don't see him anymore. You don't see the Cradle anymore. So I guess this is not the right file to mess with. I'm guessing it's on Warp? No, it's not on Warp. In fact, that's just making my thing. So I guess it is space, but I have to turn it down a little. Maybe try 20. There we go. And there's Cradle. Oh yeah, if you turn it a little, you get to see the inside. That's cool. Huh. Alright. So anyways, this was the intro that they made for Cradle, guys. This is how they do it. Take out the grid. It's pretty cool, actually, the way they did it. Yeah, you had to set it at the right angle so the light hits it just right. It's one of those things. It's cool. I like it. So yeah, that will cover the background stuff. So now you could add your own backgrounds. Well, not your own, just what the compiler gives you, but you know what I mean. Some files do this, some files don't. If it ever comes to that problem, just change the scale. It does that a lot. Oh, 2 is good, actually. Alright. Oh, look, there's the moon. If I could zoom into the moon, that'd be cool. If I find Easter eggs. Where? Oh, apparently yes, most of the Spiralspy stuff are actually 2D and not 3D. They look 3D. It's kind of cool. Now you see the moon. It's cool. So yeah, I'll end the tutorial on that note, guys. Next thing I'll teach you is, what should I teach you? I don't want to start recording yet. So I'll probably go for, aha, I got it. I'll teach you how to make new clockworks settings, because there's a thing where you have to set all the compounds together one by one because of the tile set. I'll teach you in the next episode what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'll end it off on this note. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Hi, Moon.